If you've ever filled a cart at midnight and woken up wondering, why did I even want that? You're not alone. Modern life is engineered to make you want things. Your apps know your weak spots, your feed is a storefront, and the checkout button lives one thumb's length from your dopamine. But wanting and buying aren't the same as liking and living. The truth is, you can rewire your desire. You can stop wanting to buy stuff, not by becoming a monk or hating nice things, but by building a life where shopping isn't the main source of novelty, comfort, or identity. This video is a full, compassionate guide to that shift. We'll break down why you crave purchases, how marketers prime you, and how to design systems that protect your attention. Then we'll build a frugal rhythm that feels rich. Simpler days, cleaner rooms, stronger money. No shame, just mechanics, psychology, and practice. Why you keep wanting things, even when you know better. Your brain is built to seek rewards. Novelty releases dopamine. That little chemical rush is wonderful for learning and motivation, but it can be hijacked by add to cart. Algorithms learn which colors, words, and time windows make you most likely to tap. Scarcity countdowns, free shipping thresholds, and only 2 left messages are not information, they're levers. Meanwhile, your emotions do their own work. Boredom, stress, loneliness, and celebration all whisper the same prescription: buy something to feel different. Another piece of the puzzle is identity. We don't just buy objects, we buy stories about ourselves. The shoes promise discipline, the planner promises order, the jacket promises belonging. Even if the purchase delivers none of that, the moment before you buy feels like transformation, and that moment is addictive. The freedom reframe from I can't buy to I'm buying my life. If frugality is just denial, it fails. The shift is not I can't buy stuff, it's I am buying freedom. Freedom looks like lower monthly costs, a growing emergency fund, and assets compounding in the background. Freedom feels like waking up without money anxiety and choosing work you want. When you orient your choices around buying time, calm, and options, skipping a purchase doesn't feel like loss. It feels like a trade you made on purpose. Designing a low-desire environment. Willpower is fragile, environment is durable. Start with your phone. Move shopping apps into a hidden folder and disable one-tap purchases. Turn off push notifications from retailers. Unfollow accounts that trigger envy or impulse. Follow builders, people who teach cooking, fixing, making, and mindful living. Put your budgeting or investing app on the home screen. Change what you see, change what you want. Your home can help too. Clean, open surfaces reduce the itch to fill space. Store similar items together so you know what you have. If you want to buy a replacement, make yourself find and handle the current version first. Friction is your friend. The goal is not to ban buying, it's to make thoughtful buying easy and impulsive buying inconvenient. The 24-hour and 30-day rules and why they work. Your urges are sprints, your values are marathons. Install a pause. For anything non-essential, wait at least 24 hours. For bigger price tags, make it 30 days. Keep a still worth it list in your Notes app. Add the item, price, and the problem it solves. Most desires go stale. For the ones that don't, you'll return with clarity. Often you'll find a cheaper, better solution or realize the problem was emotional, not practical. The 5 uses test and the total cost lens. Before you buy, ask, will I use this 5 times in the next month or 50 times in the next year? If not, it's probably novelty, not need. Then run the total cost lens. Beyond the sticker price, what will this cost in time, space, maintenance, accessories, and attention? A bargain that adds chores is expensive. A tool that removes chores is cheap at twice the price. Frugal living isn't about the lowest sticker, it's about the highest life per dollar. Replacing shopping with better highs. You can't just subtract, you must swap. Replace the unboxing rush with a progress rush. Track your net worth monthly, even if it's small, and celebrate the curve bending. Replace scroll and buy with make and share. Learn a skill with a quick feedback loop. Knife work in the kitchen, a bodyweight routine, sketching, coding, repairing. Replace retail therapy with social therapy. Call someone, walk with a friend, host a cheap dinner. Replace late-night carts with a bedtime ritual. Book plus tea plus lights out. Pleasure is allowed. Choose the kind that doesn't invoice you later. Declutter to deprogram desire. Clutter is a museum of past impulses. Walk one room with a box and ask of each item, would I buy this again today at this price? If the answer is no, sell, donate, or recycle. Photograph sentimentals and release the object. The cash goes to your freedom fund. The space is part of the dividend. Decluttering isn't just tidying, it's training. You'll see how little most purchases matter a month later. That memory will soften future cravings. Social scripts that make frugal living easier. Consumer culture is a group project. Opting out can feel awkward. Keep some simple lines ready. I'm on a buying my freedom kick, saving for runway, not upgrades. I'm doing a 30-day wait before non-essentials. Let's hang, but can we keep it simple? Walk plus coffee at mine. You're not judging, you're explaining your experiment. The right people won't mind. Some will join. Building a freedom fund and making it visible. Create a high-yield savings account named Freedom Fund. Names matter. On payday, an automatic transfer lands there before you see the money. Watch the number grow. Put a tiny chart on the fridge or in your journal. Your brain loves streaks and visuals. When you see progress, you stop needing purchases to feel like something is happening. Progress is the new high. Rewire your reward system at the register. When you do buy, make it a ritual. Ask, what problem does this solve? How many uses until it pays for itself? What's the exit plan if I'm wrong? Return window, resale, pay in full. No financing wants. Take a photo of the receipt and set a reminder to revisit the purchase in 30 days. Still glad, neutral, or regret. Keep a good buys album for tools that improved your life. Keep a tiny oofs for education. You're not chasing perfection, you're training discernment. The pantry, closet, and gadget challenges. Run short, fun constraints to burn off the urge. A pantry challenge. Cook from what you have plus fresh basics for 2 weeks. A closet remix. 10 items, 10 outfits, 10 days. A gadget fast. No new gear until you've used current tools for a set number of sessions. Constraints reveal abundance. You already own more than enough to live richly. The role of health and sleep. Sleep makes you impulsive when you don't have it and resilient when you do. Movement stabilizes mood better than most purchases. Hydration, sunlight, a short walk, a phone-free hour before bed, these basics are boring and unbeatable. Many buying urges are misdiagnosed needs for rest or connection. Treat the real need and the cart empties itself. If shopping feels compulsive. If buying feels out of control, hiding packages, lying about spending, financial harm you can't stop, add professional help to your toolkit. A therapist, a support group, or a financial coach can help you untangle deeper patterns. Frugal living should feel empowering, not punitive. Asking for help is a smart investment with a high ROI. Case study, the 2-week turnaround. Noah worked late, scrolled later, and bought things to feel alive. 2 weeks of changes, hid shopping apps, turned off retailer notifications, installed a 24-hour wait, started a Freedom Fund auto transfer, and set a strict bedtime with a book. He texted friends, walks and home coffee for a month. Urges dipped by day 5. By day 14, the account was up a few hundred, the apartment was calmer after one declutter, and he felt oddly proud. Nothing extreme, just designed beating default. The 30-day frugal reset. Week 1, awareness. Track everything without judgment. Screenshot your current balances, list subscriptions. Clear one surface in your home. Week 2, environment. Disable one-tap purchases, hide apps, unfollow triggers, and rotate subscriptions. Declutter one closet and sell 2 items. Week 3, replacement. Choose 2 swaps. Evening walks instead of evening scrolls, home cooking on weekdays, a creative hobby with a feedback loop. Make 2 cheap social plans in advance. Week 4, rules and rituals. Turn on your 24-hour and 30-day waits. Name and fund your Freedom Fund automatically. Start a money check-in, 10 minutes weekly to review balances, celebrate wins, and adjust. At the end, list 3 changes that made your life better. Keep those. You don't need perfection, you need persistence. The quiet payoffs of wanting less. When you stop wanting to buy stuff, your life doesn't get smaller, it gets precise. Your home is easier to clean. Your mornings are calmer. Your bank app stops being a horror story. Your work becomes more optional. You begin to like your own company again. Desire doesn't vanish, it matures. You want time, health, and people more than packages. That is what frugal living is really buying. You don't have to fight your urges forever. You have to change the game. You'll still have days when add to cart sing. But with a designed environment, a visible freedom fund, and rituals that reward progress over purchases, the song gets quieter. Frugal living isn't about saying no to joy. It's about saying yes to a life you don't need to escape by shopping. Less stuff, more freedom. That's the trade worth making, today